Hi guys, how's it going? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Vicky, and so today this is going to be just a super quick live. I want to give you 2 key things that you can do when you just don't feel like doing something. When you know there's something that you need to do, but for some reason you just can't seem to get up the motivation or the inspiration to just do it. Okay, so number 1, the first thing to do is accept it. Okay, so when resistance creeps up, when you start feeling like there's something you need to do, but for some reason you just don't want to do it, okay? And for whatever reason, fear, procrastination, or you just, aren't feeling it that day, right? Your natural instinct may tell you to try to push the feeling away, but it's actually better to do the opposite. If you tell yourself, this is how I feel right now and I accept it, okay? This is just how I feel and I accept it, and you don't judge that feeling as being good or bad, but you just accept it as it is for that moment. It sounds counterintuitive and kind of like you're giving up. It's kind of like you're saying, oh, I don't feel like it, but that's not what you're doing at all. But by accepting how you feel, it's not actually giving up. You reduce the emotional energy that you're feeding to it, because by what you resist persists, and if you keep saying I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it, and the more you try to push it down, the more it's gonna come over you and the more you're not gonna feel like doing that thing, okay? And so when you reduce the emotional energy just by kind of letting it be what it is, okay, and you accept it, it kind of loses its power over you. It's kind of like when a car starts losing speed and it goes slower and slower and slower until eventually it comes to a complete stop, okay? When you do that, it kind of loses its power over you and you can move forward and actually do what you need to do, okay? So number 1, if that isn't enough to get you to take action, there's something else you can do, and that is to list the positives, okay? List the positives of actually doing the thing that you don't want to do, okay? Once you've accepted how you feel, list the positives of getting that thing done, whatever it is. Could just be doing housework, going to the gym, doing something in your business if you have one, could be like doing something like with your family, whatever it is, okay? Write it down on paper or on the computer or just mentally in your head. When you don't feel like doing something, it is easy to get stuck and focus on the negative. So you focus on the negative, so you get further and further into that rut, and when you feel like you're stuck in a rut, you don't take any action, okay? You might feel like, oh, it's too hard work, or it's scary, or I might fail, or it might be painful, right? You need to change what you're focusing on, okay? You need to change from not feeling like it to focusing on the positives of doing that thing. When you don't feel like doing something and you do it anyway. Whenever I don't feel like doing something and I get out and just do it anyway, I feel 1,000,000 times better. I feel like I've overcome something. I feel like I've attacked something, or I've just conquered something. It really is an awesome feeling when I do the thing, especially when I don't want to do it and I give it extra effort and energy. I really feel a lot better, okay? And so I hope that was helpful to you. I actually have one more tip. If you would like to know what that is, send me a message and I will get that sent over to you quickly. I really did leave the best one to last. If you would like me to send that final tip over to you, then send me a message. I got these tips, by the way, from Positivity Blog. It's like a mindset website. If you'd like me to send that over to you, send me a message and I will get that over to you. Okay, have a good night.